The concept is very easy. It's 99 cents. There's nothing, there's no gimmick, there's no ploy, there's no, all right, where is it? He's got me. It's literally just 99 cents. You know, when I studied at the collective, I asked my teacher, you know, can you mind if I videotape this, you know, with a big ass camera, VHS tape status. And he was like, yeah, sure, you know. And then we had the MP3 recorder with the little, you know, stereo microphone and all that stuff. And I left with my lesson. Like, I paid for this lesson, I'm leaving with this lesson. And I was like, well, why can I not still offer that in the digital form, you know? So back in 2007, 2008 time frame, you know, I launched 99centdrumlessons.com. And man, I had 60-minute lessons. I had 30, 45-minute lessons on there at that time. And it took customers like a good bit for download because it was still fairly new at that time, you know? I mean, I want to say I was one of 3, you know, that were really doing anything online like that. And man, I moved, and then shortly after started beginning the studies for medicine, you know, getting prepared for that. So unfortunately the business, you know, couldn't keep going. And here we are, you know, almost 10 years later to the T. No, 10, we're 10, almost 11 years later, you know. And I just feel to bring it back up and still offer it 99 cents, you know. Why do I have to, I'm just tired of freaking the world being greedy. I really am, you know. So I took the concept, I said 99 cents, it's a gift, it's an opportunity. And if there's anything that I have learned with my relationship, you know, with Jesus, is the fact that a gift keeps giving. And, you know, what you take for yourself right now, that's your immediate reward. But what you give with an open hand, God only knows what can come back for you or to you, you know. So that's why it's 99 cents. It's, you know, so, you know, the student gets the video, they get to keep the video, they get the PDF, and they also get the audio file of the lesson. So if they're on the train or whatever and plane and they still want to get the lesson across and audible, you know. So people like to learn differently. So I want to make sure that I can help meet them at no extra charge for them, you know. They're students, man. I've been a medical student for what? Been studying in school for the last 8 years, you know, 9 years. And I know what it is to be on a student budget, man. I know what it is to be a dad, to be a parent, to be a husband, a father. I know what bills are, you know, so I can't be charging XYZ to my students, and then on top of that, they like the drum set that I'm playing or the cymbals that I'm playing and the sticks and all that stuff, and then push them to buy that. You know, before you know it, they're spending $2,000 within the year. 99-cent drum lessons, dude, you got 30 lessons. That's $29.70, you know? Well, 69 cents because they're 99, so, you know, that's you right there. That's yours. Guess what? Now you have money in your pocket. To do what? To buy that cymbal, to buy whatever drums, to buy whatever it is that you want on the other side. Thus, help the economy. Not helping my pocket. The fact that you showed up and purchased, you know, 5 lessons, 3 lessons, 1 lesson, that's enough. You know? One of the things that I get, you know, asked, it's like, why so cheap? Do you think you're not worth more? Do you think you're not, you know, your value, you know, or what you bring isn't worth more than 99 cents, than $1. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, but I'll get that as time moves on. I'm not trying to get that right now. What I'm trying to get right now is people inspired to play this instrument, to get better at this instrument, to you know, I want that guy who had aspirations when he was in high school to be like, yeah, I'm gonna rock out, and next thing you know, he finds himself behind a desk. You know, I want that guy to see, yo, wait a minute, I can pick up drum lessons again for a freaking $1. I couldn't afford that. Why? Because he has 2 kids at home. He has a wife, he has bills, he has this. You know, I want to make it where it's affordable for you, you know, and get that inspiration back. Go down to your basement and rock the hell out on your drum set and bash the crap out of it and just have fun, because that's what it is. And why not? By the end of, you know, the lesson pack or a few lessons or whatever, that you may have now acquired a new set of skills that you didn't have before, that now you can envision yourself at the cafe down the block or the pub that you like to hang out at or frequent at, and sit in with the live band, or be the drummer for the band and make an extra $25, $30, you know, in your pocket for that week. Why not? That's why I say it's the gift that keeps giving, you know? So to come circle back, you know, it's like, if 99 cents, why so cheap and whatnot, you know, it's how I carried myself as a musician. You know, I had a very successful 15-year touring career. And the reason why is because I really knew my needs. You know, I'll tell you a quick story. So I moved to Nashville from Dallas, Texas. From New York City to Nashville by way of Dallas, Texas, because my wife and I moved there shortly after we got married. And a gig brought me to Nashville. I didn't go to Nashville to find one. A gig that I already auditioned for and got, it required me to have to move to Nashville. So I moved to Nashville. So now my going rate for a song at that time, back in 2005, 2004, was $250, $300 a track. That's what New York prices was. I didn't know. That's what they told me. Hey, they paid me $300 for a song that I recorded. I was like, what? And he goes, yeah, that's the going rate. And I was like, holy crap, you know? Well, when I moved to Nashville, bro, there were top guys, you know, there were guys that were doing there. They weren't getting paid $300 a track. So much less was I going to get $300 a track, you know? And we're talking about back in 2005. So I was like, all right, so I'm going to set myself to you know, my prices. So I'm in Nashville. Cost of living is cheaper, you know. Babe, this is what our rent is. Okay, so let's see what this looks like. Let's see what that looks like. And next thing you know, I was like, okay, my going rate now for a song is 150 up to 3 songs, 125 up to 5, 100 for the whole album. You know, 100 per song for a whole album. So I was doing demos like crazy, because everybody, you know, sees themselves as like the next person. So everybody wants to put a demo together. So I was getting work. Well, I had 2 lovely brothers of Christ feel that they wanted to hang out, and at least I thought they wanted to hang out. They would just wanted to come and talk with me and be the voice for apparently a bigger group that felt that I was the new guy in town, undercutting everybody because I was taking their money because I was charging cheaper. Mind you, I invited these guys to come over to the house, hang out, because I'm thinking, you know, I'm the new guy in town. We want to get to know each other. I'm about to make friends. Nope. So what ended up taking place is that these guys felt that they needed to represent this group and say, hey, you're undercutting, you're doing this, you're doing that. And as much as I said, you know what, I appreciate you guys wanting to fight for what you feel is yours and this, that, you know, I respect that a lot. But what you're saying and what I'm doing and what you're trying to fight for has nothing to do with me. And they were like, oh, how so? And I said, well, I charge based on what I need for my living expenses. That's it. That's all I do. So what I'm charging right now is more than enough for me and my wife to live and have a great time here in Nashville. You, I see, pulled up in a BMW. Not my problem you purchase a BMW. I didn't tell you to do that. But now your prices can't go down so low because you have to pay for that BMW. Which I'm sure you're probably living in a place in town that other people live who have BMWs. So therefore now you probably move to another place in town that once again requires you to have that high area of money. Yo, I ain't hating. That's you. You did it. That's what's up. If you're there, you're there. Cool. But don't pick on the new guy that came up who has a different way of living, different set of, I don't know, you want to put standards, if you will, or priorities, and come along and be like, yeah, this is my rate. That's it. Sorry, bro, you ain't got a damn thing to do with me. And I feel, you know, I might, who knows? I don't know. I really don't know how the drumming community is right now, the temperature, you know, because I'm coming back just recently from finishing my medical studies. And, but 99-cent drum lessons has been something that has been my baby for the last 10, going on 11 years. And I think it's time to be birthed with only one person in mind. You.